Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed regarding the reproduction in organisms. So, in the first class, we discussed regarding the reproduction and its type. So, in the reproduction means it is nothing but the production of young ones of its own kind. So, reproduction means it is nothing but the production of young ones of its own kind is called as reproduction. Reproduction is of two types. How many types? Reproduction is of two types. One is asexual reproduction and another one is sexual reproduction. So, what is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction means production of the young ones without the fusion and formation of gametes. So what is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction, it is a type of reproduction in which the young ones are produced without the fusion and formation of gametes. Without the fusion and formation of gametes. Understood? So reproduction, production of young ones of its own kind. Reproduction is of two types, asexual and sexual. Asexual is a type of reproduction in which the young ones are produced without the fusion and formation of gametes. Now, what are gametes? What do you mean by gametes? The gametes, they are nothing but haploid reproductive cells. The haploid reproductive cells are called gametes. So the gametes are of two types. How many types of gametes are there? There are two types of gametes. One is male gamete, another one is female gamete. Okay? The gametes, they are of two types. One is male gamete and another one is female gamete. So, asexual reproduction means without the production of young ones, without the fusion and formation of gametes. So, what are gametes? They are the haploid reproductive cells. So, how many types of gametes are there? Two types. One is male and another one is female. Now, coming to the types of asexual reproduction. So, the characters of the asexual reproduction we already discussed in the part 1 or part 2. The asexual reproduction is of so many types. One is binary fission, next budding, next fragmentation, sporulation, here two types, corydiospores and zoospores. So next, vegetative propagation. Coming to the asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is of so many types in which one is binary fission, second one is budding, third one is fragmentation, fourth one is sporulation and fifth one is vegetative propagation. So division of parent cell into two cells is called binary fission. So what is binary fission? Binary fission means the parent cell divides into two daughter cells is called binary fission. So what is binary fission? The division of parent cell into two daughter cells is called binary fission. Next, what is budding? So budding, it is nothing but the outgrowth. Nothing but the outgrowth. What is budding? It is nothing but the outgrowth. So I draw a diagram here. So there is a small outgrowth on the parent organism. So this is cycon. Data, but it means the small outgrowth develops on the parent organism. So there is a small outgrowth on the parent organism which receives the DNA, RNA, proteins, everything, and later it develops into new individual is called budding. So it is a small outgrowth develops on the parent individual which receives the materials from the parents and develops into new individual is called budding. Example, cycon and hydra. So binary fission. So parent cell, this is the amoeba. It divides into two equal and similar daughter cells. Fragmentation. What do you mean by fragmentation? So fragmentation, here the parent body divides into two or more pieces. Fragmentation means pieces. The parent body divides into two or more pieces is called fragmentation. The fragmentation, here the division may be internal or due to external characters or due to external force. So what is the fragmentation? The parent body divides into two or more pieces and each fragment or piece is going to have the capacity to develop into new organism is called as fragmentation. Next, coming to the sporulation. So fragmentation example, it is seen in the echinodermata, that is starfish, planaria, they are the examples for fragmentation. Sporulation, the process of production of haploid or diploid spores. The process of production of spores. Simple like the process of production of spores is called sporulation. Here there are so many types of spores. One is conidiospores, zoospores, basidiospores, ascospores. There are so many varieties. For your convenience, there are two types of spores. One is conidiospores and another one is zoospores. So, what is conidiospores? So, I draw the diagram. Sporulation, it is nothing but the production of spores. The spores, they are haploid in nature. The spore relation, there are so many types of spores. One is conidiospores, zoospores, basidiospores, ascospores, bucciniospores. There are so many varieties. For your syllabus, there are two types. One is conidia and another one is zoospores. So, what are conidiospores? Conidiospores, they are the exogenous. Exogenous means present on the outer side or produced on the outside are called as conidiospores. And they are non-motile. They are non-motile, non-flagellated. They are non-motile, non-flagellated, exogenous spores are called conidiospores. They are going to ask for one more question. What are conidiospores or what are zoospores? Second question, first question you got chances ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತವೆ. So question ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? What are conidiospores? The conidiospores, they are nothing but non-motile, non-flagellated, exogenous spores are called as conidiospores. They are produced in Penicillium and Aspergillus. They are produced in Penicillium and Aspergillus. What are zoospores? Zoospores, they are motile, biflagellated, endogenous spores are called zoospores. What are zoospores? Zoospores, they are nothing but the motile, flagellated spores are called zoospores. They are produced Eulotrix, etc. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿರ್ತವೆ zoospores? Chlamydomonas ಇರುತ್ತವೆ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು Eulotrix ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಇವೆರಡು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ? Conidiospores zoospores ಏನು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ? Conidiospores ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲಾಜೆಲ್ಲಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲಾಜೆಲ್ಲಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಇವು ನಾನ್ ಮotile, ಇವು motile. They can move, they cannot move. They are produced exogenously, they are produced endogenously. Example, Penicillium. Example, Chlamydomonas and Eulotrix. What is last one? Vegetative propagation. So in the vegetative propagation, there are so many types. The vegetative propagation is of many types. The vegetative propagation by roots, stem, leaves, buds. Okay. The vegetative propagation takes place with the help of roots, like the vegetative parts like roots, stem, leaves, and buds. So, vegetative propagation by roots. So, what do you mean by vegetative propagation by roots? It is nothing but the roots consist of so many adventitious buds. These buds have the ability to develop into new organism. Vegetative propagation is a type of reproduction which takes place with the help of vegetative parts like roots, stem, leaves, and buds. Vegetative propagation by roots. In the roots, there are so many adventitious buds. These adventitious buds have the capacity to develop into new individual are called as, is called as vegetative propagation by roots. Example, sweet potato. Example, sweet potato. Next, stem. Vegetative propagation by stem. So the stem is of three types. The stem is of three types. One is underground, next subadial, Last one is area. So in the first PUC morphology classes last year first PUC morphology classes ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಯಾವನ್ನ ಅಂಡರ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್, ಏರಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ and subaerial stem modification. So underground stem modification, yeah, rhizome. Example, ginger. Next, tuber. Example, potato. And bulb. Example, onion. So ಇದನ್ನ CET ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮೇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. Mention the vegetative propagules of the following: ginger, vegetative propagation by rhizome; potato, vegetative propagation by tuber; onion, vegetative propagation by buds. Subaerial modification, runner. Next, stolen, offset, set, runner. Example, grass. Stolen. Example, meat. Offset, pistia. Offset, example, pistia. And icon. And sucker, example, banana. These are the vegetative properties. So from that root, it is a sweet potato. It is a plant which reproduces or vegetatively propagates by root. Coming to the stem. The stem are of 3 types: underground, subaerial, aerial. Underground stem modification, rhizome. Example, ginger. Tuber. Example, potato. Bulb. Example, onion. Subaerial modifications, runner. Example, grass. Stolen. Example, meat. Offset. Example, pistia. Suckers. Example, banana. So these are the examples. These are the vegetative propagal units. Propagules ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಪಗೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಓಕೆ ಪ್ರಾಪಗ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ರೈಸೋಮ್, ಟ್ಯೂಬರ್, ಬಲ್ಬ್, ರನ್ನರ್, ಸ್ಟೋಲರ್, ಆಫ್ಸೆಟ್, ಸಕ್ಕರ್. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಇಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಥಿಯರಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ 2 to 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ರೈಟ್ ದ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಪಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಜಿಂಜರ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೈಸೋಮ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಏರಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಿಲೋಪ್ಲೇಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಲೀವ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೈ ಬ್ರಯೋಫಿಲಮ್. ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಪಗೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಲೀಫ್ ಬಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಲೀಫ್ ಬಡ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬ್ರಯೋಫಿಲಮ್. ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪಗೇಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್. ನಾಚಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಡ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬಲ್ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. So this is agave. Agave, it is an example for bulbils. For bulbils, leaves, vegetative propagation. Bryophylla, vegetatively propagates by leaves. Agave americana, ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕತ್ತಾಳ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ bulbils. Bulbils ಅಂದ್ರೆ they are fleshy. They are fleshy undeveloped branches. ನಾವು bulbils ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿಟ್. Sexual reproduction. It is a type of reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? It is a type of reproduction in which there is a fusion and formation. Fusion and formation of gametes. Sexual reproduction. It is a type of reproduction in which there is a fusion and formation of gametes is called as sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is always biparental. It is always biparental. Biparental means two parents are involved. Biparental means two parents are involved. One is male and female. So sexual reproduction ಗೆ ಎರಡು ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಒಂದು ಮೇಲ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್. So sexual reproduction is a type of reproduction in which there is a production of young ones with the help of fusion and formation of gametes. Sexual reproduction is always biparental. Biparental means there are two organisms. One is male, another one is females are required. It takes place with the help of meiosis. So what is the function of meiosis? Meiosis in the last class I already told you regarding the cell division. Last class already ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ already cell division ಬಗ್ಗೆ. So cell division ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is nothing but the process of breakdown of cell or division of cell is called cell division. The cell division is of two types. One is meiosis, another one is meiosis. Asexual reproduction takes place with the help of meiosis, whereas sexual reproduction takes place with the help of meiosis. What is the function of meiosis? It is going to reduce what? The chromosome number. It reduces the chromosome number. If in the parent cell there are 46 chromosomes, in the daughter cells there will be 23 and 23. So sexual reproduction always takes place with the help of meiosis. What is the function of meiosis? It reduces the number of chromosomes. Hence it is called as reductional division. So for example, in the parent cell there are 46 chromosomes. In the daughter cells they are appearing 23 and 23. Okay. Next, it takes place always during favorable conditions. It always takes place during favorable conditions. It always takes place during favorable conditions. Next, it is slow. Sexual haploid and diploid cells are involved. Haploid and diploid parents are involved in sexual reproduction. In the sexual reproduction, meiosis plays an important role. In the sexual reproduction, meiosis plays an important role, but also meiosis also takes place. ಇಲ್ಲಿ meiosis ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, meiosis ಕೂಡ ನಡೀತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, but ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಲೋಯರ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಹೈಯರ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ meiosis ನಡೀತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫೇವರಬಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫುಡ್, ವಾಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ the conditions like temperature, light intensity ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದು ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ asexual reproduction ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. It is always slow. It takes longer duration of time. It takes the longer duration of time because ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಸ್ haploid and diploid. It involves haploid and diploid parents. It involves haploid and diploid parents. Haploid means single set of chromosomes ಇರ್ತವೆ. Example Markantia. Markantia ದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಮೇಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20 ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 20 ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಅವು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಝೈಗೋಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 46 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಝೈಗೋಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ 23 ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಹ್ಯಾಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡಿಕ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್, ಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡಿಕ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹ್ಯಾಪ್ಲೋಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡಿಕ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀಸ್ ನೀವು ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. So in sexual reproduction, both haploid and diploid parents are involved. Next, what are the other characters? Next, young ones produced by sexual reproduction are called offsprings. So the young ones produced from sexual reproduction are called offsprings. So last class ಅಲ್ಲಿ asexual reproduction ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. In the asexual reproduction they are called as clones ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ offsprings ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. These offsprings are genetically similar. ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ sexual reproduction ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So these are the characters. ಏನೇನು characters? biparent, two parents ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತವೆ, meiosis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 99%, ಕೆಲವೊಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ meiosis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Next, always takes place during favorable condition. It is slow. Both haploid and diploid parents are involved. So in the haploid and the diploid life cycle, first we see plant kingdom ಅನ್ನ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. Next, the young ones produced by sexual reproduction are called offsprings. The young ones developed from asexual reproduction are called clones, but young ones developed from sexual reproduction are called offsprings. Next, the offsprings are genetically similar to one another and also to their parents, and there is variation. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಕದ್ರೂಪಿಗಳ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ವೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೇರ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಲೈಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಯಾವುದು? ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್. ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ? ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. So these are the characteristics of what? Sexual reproduction. These are the characteristics of sexual reproduction. Next, coming to the sexual reproduction in plants. Coming to the sexual reproduction in plants. sexual reproduction in plants. In higher plants, the plants complete their life cycle in 3 phases. Sexual reproduction in plants. Higher plants maximum tama life cycle na 3 phases alli they complete the life cycle in 3 phases. Which are those 3 phases? First one is vegetative. Next, reproductive. Next, the sexual reproduction in plants. The plants complete their life cycle in 3 phases such as vegetative phase, reproductive phase and senescence. Coming to the vegetative phase, it is a period where the plants mature vegetatively or grow vegetatively. It is also called as growth phase. The plants growth ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತವೆ. It is a phase where the plant grows vegetatively by roots. The plants roots ಅನ್ನು develop ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತವೆ, stem ಅನ್ನು develop ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತವೆ, leaves ಅನ್ನು develop ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತವೆ. So it is a time interval or it is a phase which involves the growth of vegetative parts like root, stem and leaf. So what is vegetative phase? It is a phase which involves the growth of root, stem and leaves. Next, the vegetative parts involves the physiological and also the morphological growth. ಇಲ್ಲಿ growth ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ? growth ಎರಡು ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು physiological, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು morphological. ಒಂದು physiological growth ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು morphological growth ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಫೇಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ a phase which involves the growth of vegetative parts like root, stem and leaves. The plants grow physiologically and morphologically by acquiring mechanical functions. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಫಿಸಿಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. So the vegetative phase is different from species to species. The vegetative growth is different from species to species. It is regarding the vegetative phase. Next, coming to the reproductive phase. Next ಯಾವುದು ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ reproductive phase ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. So the reproductive phase, it is a phase where the branches are modified into flowers. It is a phase where the branches are modified into flowers. These flowers are the reproductive parts of the plants. The flowers they are the reproductive parts of the plants. Coming to the reproductive phase, it is a phase where the branches are modified into flowers. It is called reproductive phase. Flowers. What are flowers? The flowers, they are nothing but the reproductive parts of the plants. Some plants flowers almost a year. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು plants ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು plants ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ, ಇಟ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಇಯರ್. ನಮಗೆ ಮಾವಿನ ಹಣ್ಣು ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸೀಸನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಇಯರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಬೂ, it flowers once in lifetime. Bamboo flowers once in lifetime. It is also called a 1 marks question. 1 marks question ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನಂತ name the plant which flowers once in lifetime. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ 2080 ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2030. Okay, this is called the reproductive phase. So reproductive phase means it is a phase where the branches are modified into flowers. What are flowers? They are the reproductive parts of the plant. Some of the plants, their flowers all over the year, where some of the plants like bamboo, their flowers once in lifetime, and some of the plants like Strobilanthus gutiana or Neelagoranji, which flowers once in 12 years. 16. Next, it was also flowered in 2018. Next, it may flowers in 2030. So ಎರಡು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಿಇಟಿ ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Name the plant which flowers once in lifetime, that is nothing but the what? Bamboo. Name the plant which flowers once in 12 years, that is Strobilanthus or Neelagoranji. ಕೆಲವೊಂದ್ಸಲ Neelagoranji plant scientific name ಬರೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, that is Strobilanthus gutiana. Okay, next coming to the last part, that is senescence. It is nothing but the aging of an organism or aging of an plant. Aging of an organism or aging of an plant. What happens here? There is a progressive loss. There is a progressive loss of structure and function. ಏನಂತ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? Senescence ಅಂದ್ರೆ progressive loss ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ structure and function. Progressive loss ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ loss ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Structure ಮತ್ತೆ function ಅಲ್ಲಿ loss ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So senescence, it is nothing but an aging of an organism which attains near to death. ಹತ್ರ ಸಾವು ಹತ್ರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ senescence ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? Because there is a progressive loss in the structure and also in the function of root, stem, leaves, flowers, etc. or tissues, organs and organ system. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? ಟಿಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲಾಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Why does the loss occur? Because there is the reduction in the production of hormones. Plants and animals ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ನಿಂತಿರೋದು ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ಸೊ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ನರ್ವಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನಲ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಎರಡು ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತವೆ, ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಫಿಸಿಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ ನಮಗೆ ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ senescence. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ annuals and biennials. Annuals and biennials. ಸೊ ಇವರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮೂರು ಫೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. annuals ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಗಿ, ಭತ್ತ, ಗೋಧಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ annuals ಅಥವಾ grasses. They are completely annuals. ಆ annuals ಅಲ್ಲಿ vegetative growth ಇರುತ್ತೆ, reproductive growth ಇರುತ್ತೆ, senescence ಇರುತ್ತೆ. biennials ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೊಗರಿ, ಅವರೆ, ಹುರುಳಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ biennials. ಇವರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಮೂರು ಫೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ annuals they complete the life cycle in one season. Biennials they complete the life cycle in two seasons. In annuals and biennials we are going to see the three phases, but in perennial plants we are not going to see